I thought both teams played really hard and well in the first half. I thought it was a high-level basketball game. But I thought their effort and intensity and execution in the second half just kept us from scoring. Their defensive, Ojo protecting the paint and then scoring at the other end. We fouled them. They were able to take a commanding lead midway through the second half, and we were never able to get stops enough to make a run on our own. In recent games, they didn't shoot the three as well as they did tonight and didn't shoot their free throws as well as they did tonight. So they had no weakness in their offensive game. They made a lot of key shots and threes. When we were the opposite, we missed some open threes. We went only 2 for 11 from three. So when you shoot 18% from three in a team that's as big as they are and it's hard to get layups, it wasn't that we shot too few, it's just that we couldn't hit any.
Any questions for Coach?
Thank you.
I don't know, I guess the attitude, basically your position now in the team, we've got a month to go, or a little over a month to go in the regular season, sitting back. If you had won this game, we would have been sitting in a pretty good spot. There's just still not left. How do you look at that?
Well, the ACC is a monster. Every game is a major challenge. We have a lot of young guys, and they're learning how hard you have to play every single night. And tonight, I thought we played really hard. In the first half, I thought we executed very well. But I thought Florida State's level of intensity was able to stay at a high level, and their defense was so good against us that we didn't get any easy shots. We had no assists, and it puts us in a position now where we need to be very, very hungry from now on. We're 4 and 5 in league play. We're behind some teams that we're going to get ready to play, and we're playing some teams that are ahead of us. So we're halfway through. We got to try to really play better in the second round of games than we did in the first.
Looks like there could be a bunch of teams with like at least 8, 9, 10 losses. How do you think that's going to affect the committee? What's it going to look like?
I have no idea. It's going to be a challenge for the committee to understand how good this league is. And I saw the games on TV last night and Monday night, and Pittsburgh almost knocks off Carolina. Syracuse just beat NC State. I mean, NC State beats Duke at Duke. Duke beats Notre Dame at Notre Dame. It's just a super league. A lot of great teams.
Jim, what kind of challenges a guy like Isaac presented? He had several big plays in a row there midway through the second half offensively.
Here's a guy who scored 15 points, only taking 7 shots. When you're that efficient, that makes you really hard to guard. Because you can guard a guy great, you guard him great, you guard him great, and all of a sudden, after 4 or 5 possessions, he hasn't touched the ball, hasn't taken a shot, and all of a sudden he makes a shot. A lot of guys have to feel like very heavily involved and take a quantity of shots to be really effective. But he's very efficient with his shot selection, and he made a corner three that I thought really kept us. I think it cut it to single digits to 9, and all of a sudden he hits a 3 and it's 12 again. We just couldn't get stops when we needed them. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I got to speak louder.
Second half, 16-2 run to start, pretty much something that you guys have seen before. Is it effort? Is it their press defense? What do you attribute that to?
Well, I think the teams we're playing are great teams. They have the ability, just like we do. And just like, we played very well on Saturday and beat a North Carolina team that's in the top 10. Right? This night we're playing Florida State, who last week was 6th in the country. it's not like we're doing anything wrong. It's not like we're not giving great effort. It's the teams that we're playing, the players we're playing against are playing so hard and so well that that Florida State team, that North Carolina team that we played, they could win the national championship. They're two of the best teams in the country, and we split with them. But you know what? The teams we're getting ready to play this weekend and next week, they fall into that same category. They have terrific players playing very hard and very well.
But it doesn't concern you that you guys are leading at halftime, like in the Duke game, this game, I think Notre Dame, and then what happens in
Well,
the first 10 minutes of the second?
First of all, those teams are much deeper than us and more experienced than us. We only have 3 veteran players, Jaquan Newton, Davon Reed, and Kamari Murphy. So, and we have some limitations offensively. You can see them. We went 2 for 11 from 3. Now, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that we can't be a good three-point shooting team, but when you're playing against teams that play defense as hard and pressure as hard as Florida State does, it's harder to get open shots. And we don't have as many threats from 3. So if we made a few of those shots, start the second half, it's a different game.
Does the ball movement concern you tonight? I mean, you were trying to
We had none.
drive a lot, but
We couldn't make passes. Come down the floor and the guy's not open. He dribbled to the other side, he's not open again. They stayed really on top of you. We tried to spread them out and had no luck in doing it because their pressure was so good on the ball. Even when a guy was open, we couldn't get it to him.
You talking about their height, just a team that looked out there and it was 7'1", 7'4", 6'10".
Yeah, that's what makes it hard to see the open man. You saw Bruce Brown drove into the lane right at the end of the game and saw DJ Vasiljevic, who was open, and he jumped up in the air to make the pass, and the guy he had to pass over was 6'10", and he's 6'5". Not easy to do. And when you're trying to do that consistently throughout a game, your passes are just harder.